The Alana Banana Show. Read and rhyme, it's story time.
Today we have a very special story I'd like to share with you. It has one of my favorite characters. Are you ready to meet Humble Bumble? Once upon a time, there was a tiny little bumblebee. Her name was Humble Bumble. She had two big sisters, Grumble Bumble and Mumble Bumble. Every day they went to work, for they were worker bees. Their job was to collect nectar and pollen from the wildflowers in the nearby fields. It was a very important job. Grumble and Mumble, being the bigger sisters, could carry a lot more pollen and nectar than Humble. But Humble did what she could, even though she was so small. Grumble loved to let everyone know that she was the best worker bee in the whole colony. Because of this, she felt she should get special treatment. Grumble would complain about everything. At dinner, "Is this the kind of food you serve your best worker bee?" At night, "Can't you find a bigger room for your best worker bee?" We think Mumble felt the same way, but we weren't too sure. Then one day it started to rain. For days it kept raining and raining. It didn't stop. The colony was running out of food. They needed more nectar and pollen, but with the rain, no worker bees could fly out to the fields. Grumble, to no one's surprise, was complaining. "Will this rain never end? How can I be expected to wait this long?" Mumble was, mumbling. Humble knew that if she didn't go out and get some nectar and pollen soon, the whole colony would starve. She took a deep breath and jumped out into the storm. Everyone watching was stunned. But then they saw her. Humble was flying. She was so small that she was able to fly in the rain. She quickly went to work. Soon she arrived back with the nectar and pollen. The whole colony cheered. At dinner, they offered her the best seat in the house, right next to the queen. But Humble politely said no. She was happy to sit in her regular spot. Later that night, they wanted to give her the biggest room in the hive, but once again, Humble politely said no. She was happy to sleep in her regular bed. Humble didn't need anything else. She was just so happy she could help her family and the colony. The end.